Hey global leaders, hope you're doing well. Sean Johal here from Elevation Leaders, where we help you 10x your business valuation. Gonna talk to you today about Q4 priorities. Most of us are entering quarter number 4 in our businesses or at our companies where we work. You know, it's been a very long year. It's gone by fast, but there's been so much going on with the world labor shortage. People are doing double the work that they've been doing in the past. And so now we're getting to Q4, and it's important to somewhat reset and get ready for this last big push of the year. So there's a couple of things you need to be doing to make sure that you're fully prepared. Number one, take the time to look back at your annual initiatives. What happens is, as business leaders, we'll often build all kinds of crazy initiatives in the beginning part of the year. We'll have lofty aspirations of what we're going to be able to accomplish by December. And then by March, April, May, June, we forgot about those annual initiatives. We got thrown into the day-to-day, into the fires, and now we no longer know what the bigger picture is, what the vision is. As a matter of fact, this could be as much personal as it is business. I was looking over my personal vision this morning of what I read at the beginning of the year, and it's actually pretty off right now, and I need to get myself back on track for that. So whether it's personal or professional, go back to look at what you had planned on doing at the beginning of 2021, see if that still makes sense today. Get back on that bandwagon and try to accomplish those goals. If they don't make sense anymore, make sure that you're realigning yourselves and your teams to go in the correct direction. So that's the first thing that you need to be doing. Number two, be very careful with the way you write your goals. We work with so many companies, and when they're building their goals, their priorities, rocks, objectives, however you want to call them, a lot of times I'm seeing a tremendous amount of vague terminology. I see terms such as sales strategy or process improvement. These are not clear priorities. These are just statements. They're just general categories. What you need to be saying is implement the new process for the warehouse team, for example, or land these 3 key clients over the next 3 months. You need to make it clear that your goals are going to be measurable and attainable. You could use the SMART analogy. There's a few other ways of describing it, but just make sure that you're incredibly clear on what that goal is. It should be so simple that anybody who reads it knows exactly what you're trying to accomplish. I can tell you, when you just write the word sales strategy, absolutely no one's going to understand what you're trying to do. Are you implementing? Are you finalizing? Are you launching this sales strategy? So you need to clarify it and make it very, very easy for all those around you to look at it and understand what it means. And number 3, please consider the holiday season. Things start slowing down pretty much in all parts of the world as of December. You know, whether you're here in North America or in other parts of the world, people celebrate in different ways, but the reality is that December is often one of the least productive months of the year, often people missing 1, 2, or even 3 weeks of work. So if you start taking on too many lofty goals in Q4 at the beginning of the quarter, you'll often be quite disappointed when you get to the end of the quarter, because you'll say, hey, what the heck, we ran out of time. Well, of course you ran out of time because you didn't plan that there was almost a month being lost. Now, I'm not saying all of your businesses are this way. I know a lot of you work very hard and keep pushing the envelope right until the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, or 25th of December. And there's a lot of you that even work right through the holidays. Make sure you take the time to rest in there. So I do understand some businesses have a longer leeway and more, opportunity to get through their goals. But the reality is that most of us start shutting down much quicker. And you need to be aware of that when you're building your priorities. So just keep that in mind. Number 1, go back and revisit your goals from the year, see if they still make sense and try to accomplish those. Number 2, get very specific on your goals and what you want to accomplish for Q4. A lot of times Q4 is going to be where we're going to get the fruits of all the labor and all the hard work we've put in the first 3 quarters. And then finally, make sure you plan for the holiday season. Don't overdo it. Don't give yourself too much, because you will end up being a little disappointed. Plan it out so that you know how much you can handle. Hope that's been helpful, and I am wishing you the most successful Q4 out there possible. Have a great day.